Hello and welcome to another episode of Pokemon Double Battles on Pokemon Showdown. VGC rule set, of course it is what it is. Bit of a change of scenery. If you haven't seen the last episode, I recommend checking it out. Or don't. It was using this Charizard team. It was slightly different though, but I did talk through exactly like the checkpoints that I wanted to reach when building this team. We've swapped things around though, so I'm not going to dwell on this too long, the changes that have been made, but just very quickly, Wyrdeer is on the team. Wyrdeer is fulfilling Gardevoir's role from the previous team, but of course we still have Gardevoir as well. Now we're just going offensive Gardevoir. We're going modest, max special attack, max speed, focus sash. Getting grass coverage on the team for things like the Milotic matchup on both the Gardevoir and Gyarados now. No Ice Fang, I don't think is necessary, so we've got the Power Whip in Gyarados as well. And of course double Intimidate, which I was, in the last episode I was kind of humming and hawing about because of Milotic. But you know what? We've got we've got 3 grass type moves on the team, including the Solar Beam we already have. We threaten Milotic now. It's much more handleable as a Pokemon. And then we've skipped over it, but Wyrdeer, so it is there to set up the Trick Room, it is to skill swap under Rain. Gardevoir was having a bit of problems against Ghost types like Basculegion and getting blown up a bit too quickly. But on Wyrdeer, we can run Bulk. Of course, we're immune to Ghost types as well. And we've gone for something a little bit different on Wyrdeer with Roar, so we can use it for phasing. I don't know how useful it's going to be, but I was thinking about the Mega Floette matchup when making the team as well. And how to make that a bit more manageable with Calm Mind and redirection and stuff. And even things like Perish Song, Perish Trap. So Roar should help there. Anyway, subscribe if you haven't already. These teams, we're putting out videos pretty regularly, and honestly, I'm putting in the work with these teams. They are genuinely good teams. I'm not just saying that, not just patting myself on the back. It's good stuff. Team ideas. You can even take elements from these teams and use them as well, like the Kangaskhan team, the core of Kangaskhan, Sneasler, and Dragapult. Anyway, let's jump into some battles, see if we can get some wins. There's the code on the screen. There's the stats if you want to check those out. We did change the EV spread on Gyarados as well. Made it stronger, a bit slower, a bit bulkier as well. Naturally, when you slow things down, that's going to happen. So, let's jump into some battles, see if we can get some wins. Okay, we have an opponent. Check this out. This is a Trick Room team. This is a Snow Room, Sun Room Trick Room team. Look at this. Is it Snow Room? Does regular Slowking get... what is it called? Chilly Reception? Is that the one where it switches out and sets the snow? I'm not sure. But at least we know what's going on. So Mr. Rhyme does get Fake Out as well, so they do have the Fake Out option. Two Trick Room setters. Can I blow up either of those Pokemon? I can't, but we can lead Wyrdeer into them. And not only are we going to lead Wyrdeer, we're also going to lead the Charizard, so we can try and draw the Fake Out into that slot. What else do we want? Probably not Sandaconda, right? A Garchomp. Yeah. If we can get it out of the Trick Room. If we can keep it out of Trick Room, Garchomp is useful. We'll bring Gyarados as well. Since Gyarados can hit the 2 fire types, although of course it will be weakened by the sun. But also the Power Whip onto the Slowking, should we need to. So at least we know what we're in for. We know we're in for them trying to set the Trick Room, right? So Mr. Rhyme Slowking, Fake Out and Trick Room. And we're saying, you know what, we've got Charizard, you better Fake Out the Charizard, otherwise you're going to be taking some damage. So we're going to Roar out the Slowking. We're going to go in on the Heat Wave. Pretty sure Mr. Rhyme does not get Wide Guard, but I know it does get Fake Out, so... See, oh, they've gone after the Wyrdeer. So maybe they were expecting us to reverse the Trick Room, which is a really fair play as well. Well played, well played. They're getting the free switch. They're getting the free switch into Summon. Okay, well, let's see, because now we've got some manoeuvres to make. I mean, outside of something with Rock Slide, which I'm pretty sure Crabominable does get. I mean, then again, Camerupt also gets rock moves. Is the Crabominable? I'm assuming they've got something for Charizard. But even if they do, we'll go for the Trick Room. Undo it. We've got the Gyarados as well, so we'll bring in Gyarados. Get the Intimidate. Oh no, it's Hyper Cutter, of course. What are we doing? What are we doing? Should have protected Charizard. It's all good. It's all good. This puts us in a position to potentially skill swap and double Intimidate on the following turn. It's not even Hyper Cutter. So we do get the Intimidate down. Anyway, as I was saying, even if it was, we'd hopefully be in a position where we could double switch the... it gets Chilly Reception. Called it! Absolutely called it. Where we could double Intimidate with the skill swap on the following turn anyway. But let's see what else they got. They bring the... I mean, if that was Snow, it's got to be... No, they only had the one... The two Ice types, isn't it? Yeah, it's going to be Torkoal. So we're swapping weathers back and forth, over and over. Thunder Punch. We hang on thanks to the Intimidate. Had it been Hypercut, that'd have been it. And now they're in a bit of trouble. They're going to try and get the Slowking back in, you have to imagine. Probably on the Crabominable slot, since it is weak to Psychic. And we are going to... I mean, it's weakened, but... Actually, no, we're not going to do that. We're going to switch in Garchomp. Considering Heat Wave in the Torkoal to at least weaken eruptions from this point onwards, but I don't think it's worth it. We can get a fairly free switch into Garchomp. So they haven't even pulled the switch into Slowking. Nice critical hit there. Ice Hammer comes out. That's a lot of damage. That's a critical hit as well, that's why. Okay, so this is significant damage into Garchomp, assuming it is into that slot. It actually is. Oh, it's not too bad. I think Crabominable gets Wide Guard. I wonder if they do have it. Honestly, I think from this point we do just try to go in, right? Yeah, let's just do it. Get in there with Charizard. Start Earthquaking. So yeah, there's the switch. Slowking, slightly more special bulk than Slowbro. I'm wondering if we are going to be able to do enough damage to it to get it out of there. Between another Earthquake. So Sitrus Berry's on Torkoal, so that's good to see at least. It's not on the Slowking. So we know what we're doing this turn, nice and easy. We're spamming that Earthquake, and we are Solar Beaming this... oh, wrong move. We're Solar Beaming this Slowking. Hopefully that will be enough, but we'll see. At this point, we definitely don't want Trick Room going up again. Forfeit, fair enough. GG, well played. We did what we had to do there. Wyrdeer coming in clutch. Really well played turn one for my opponent, recognising the either the reverse Trick Room play or the Raw. And we managed to get a win. Let's move on to the next one, see if we can make it 2 for 2. Okay, our next opponent has appeared. This is TORTERRA, look at that. They've got, not a Firewalk Grass Core, no water type. Mega Delphox, Mega Frostlass, could be either. You gotta expect they're probably strongly considering leading the King Gambit, since they're looking at us, recognising that we have at least one Intimidate in the Gyarados, and the potential second in Wyrdeer, which of course we do. So, Charizard, Wyrdeer, because I'm kind of thinking we might see the classic Frostlass Sneasler. What am I on about? Let's just do this. This is what we built the team around. The ability to lead Charizard and Garchomp. So we're going to do that. We're also going to bring... We're actually going to bring Wyrdeer as well. And Gardevoir. We're bringing Wyrdeer. Why are we bringing Wyrdeer? I can't remember. There was a reason why we picked it. I think specifically to help us with the Sneasler matchup as well. And TORTERRA. Okay. So that makes things a little bit difficult, because they 1,000,000% have the wide guard. You know what, we're going to do it. We'll bring in Wyrdeer for Charizard. No, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense, because if they've just got the Power Herb, then we're not getting anything out of Rock Tomb in the Sneasler except for boosting its speed from Unburden. Because that is our only option with Garchomp, right? It's our only single target move. And honestly, although it's fairly passive, I'm expecting like a fake out wide guard play. But yeah, thinking about it, we've just burned their herb as well. So actually, we should have done that and switched Garchomp in on the following turn. Or is it Rock Slide? They have Rock Slide on the TORTERRA. They have Rock Tomb. They're gonna wide guard, so I am feeling Dragon Pulsing, but just in case they don't do that, we are going to bring in Garchomp on that slot. Go for the big Sire Shock. And now we're playing a proper game of Pokemon. And switching in and out. We could see the King Gambit coming on that slot as well, which would be a bit risky. Let's actually switch out the TORTERRA. There's no way. You can't tell that they don't have the wide guard. Okay. Well, whatever's happening, they're getting a free switch into Summon. And wide guard is something we do still have to contend with as well. I don't know how inclined they'll be to wide guard in front of Garchomp, but it doesn't matter anyway because they bring the King Gambit. God, that does make things a bit tough because I can't really freely Bulldoze in front of the King Gambit now. Because we'll activate the Defiant. I don't want to lock into Rock Tomb, but I might have to. We're going to do it. We're locking into Rock Tomb. We're going to try if we can lock it in time. Skill swap away. Oh, we go for Protect. Okay. They're Earthquaking then, obviously. We don't get the free switch. I really thought they were going for the Earthquake. But apparently not. Oh, it's risky, isn't it? It's so risky. But... no, we don't need Garchomp from this point onwards. We get Sucker Punched anyway. We'll go for the Rock Tomb again. We're going to make the same play again. Go for the skill swap into Kingambit. I can't risk like switching into a rock move. They switch to Kingambit. They're only the Sucker Punch. Wow. And we've just intimidated our own Pokemon. It's all good though, it's all good. They go for the Earthquake their own Torterra, and we lose both of them. Okay. Now we make some plays. We make some real plays. It's going to be tough from here, but... I mean, yeah, they're not inclined to switch out into Kingambit. Because they will just get blown up. So this ain't over by any means. We should pick up a KO this turn, but I think our opponent's in a slightly better position now as well. Let's see it. So it's Scarf Torterra. That's caught me out. That has really caught me out. So more than likely, no Wide Guard on the Torterra. I'm assuming they're scarfed. I mean, our Pokemon aren't like the fastest, but Gardevoir's max speed modest. And Torterra, what is that, like base 60, base 65? We'll check the speed tiers after. Right, we're going to try and catch him with this Aura Sphere. Or do we? Garchomp just protected. So I think we do need to go into the Garchomp. Just make sure we've locked into the right moves here. Is it Choppleberry on the Kingambit as well? Because that will come into play. But I think this is a fairly safe play. It's still going to take him 3 shots to knock out all 3 of our Pokemon. They go for the Sucker Punch, and it is his Charizard. Okay, nice. And we're outspeeding thanks to the 2 Rock Tomb drops from before. Not often you have to Rock Tomb a Garchomp, but we played the long game and it worked out. And that's it. We should have this sewn up. So they pretty much have to go after Charizard now. Now Sash is still intact on Gardevoir, so even if they do have the Choppleberry, we get 2 bites at it. Yeah, Charizard goes down. Our Bolt coming through. That Rock Tomb. That Rock Tomb onto Charizard, but we managed to survive it. So there is a Chople Berry. But it's all good, it's all over from this point. Unless Kingambit somehow outspeeds with an Iron Head and flinches us, but I think we're just making up ways to lose now. Probably not the healthiest way of thinking in Pokemon, to be honest, but something that I certainly always try to work on. Got to have that winning mentality. But yeah, there we go. GG! That was a tough one. That was a tough one. Rock Tomb coming through. We didn't even need the Rock Tomb, I think. I was never gonna go for the like Earthquakes and stuff in front of the Torterra. But we played it safe, and it worked out. So 2 for 2. Let's see if we can get a third win. Make it 3 for 3. Okay, our third and final opponent. It's a Rain team. They've got a Kangaskhan as well. And they've even managed to fit in the Firewater Grass Core. Of course, Mega Meganium fitting in really nicely on Rain teams anyway, thanks to its ability. And the Incineroar, which is just, can literally go on any team you can think of pretty much. Now, we are gonna go in with our Wyrdeer Charizard. This is really going to test our anti-rain mode now. The Incineroar complicates things under Trick Room, but it is what it is. Gyarados, Gardevoir, because I'm thinking Aura Sphere into the Archaludon. I think so. Yeah, I'm a bit too worried about the Meganium, to be honest. Gardevoir, we've got the grass coverage there. We've got the fighting coverage as well. Always nice to hit Archaludon on the special side, of course. And Gyarados gives us the Intimidate, also gives us Power Whip. So, if we can't win with these four, then I don't really know what else we could do against Rain. Okay, so we're going to Trick Room. We're going to immediately go for I was thinking the Heat Wave, to be honest. I feel like they could flip turn out on us. I think they do flip turn out, to be honest. We're gonna do it. This might be questionable, but I feel like the Basculegion's probably getting out there really quickly. And something like Meganium or Incineroar are going to come in on that slot. That's some good damage. So we do see the flip turn. Yeah, so that was what they were going for, but we were outspeeding anyway because we got rid of the Rain. Now they bring in Incineroar, probably fake out, start switching things around, right? Into Archaludon. Okay. Tailwind as well. Wow. Now that has gone about as perfect as it can go. The question is, do they have Wide Guard? Generally, no. If they're rocking Tailwind, right? What, Protect, Wide Guard, Weather Ball, Hurricane are the ones that you think of. So we are just going to go for the Heat Wave again. No reason not to. Pelipper swaps. Yeah, they're trying to reposition, obviously, to get their rain up. I don't think they brought Incineroar. Yeah, if we can hit the Heat Wave, Basculegion's going to go down. Which we do. Nice, they bring Pelipper back in, so here's where this team should shine. So we should be underspeeding both these Pokemon that come back in. Actually, I'll have to check. We may not, we probably, I mean we will because Tailwind's up, right? But even if Tailwind wasn't up, I think we actually would outspeed the Pelipper with Charizard. But it's okay. Wyrdeer should be the slowest thing on the field by far. So against rain teams, if you haven't seen the last episode, or listened to the team breakdown in the last episode, I mentioned, oh, it's Meganium. That's brave. That's very brave. Is there a rock type move I'm not aware of? Anyway, as I was saying, against rain teams, this is what we do. We get Trick Room up. We force them to swap things around, having to switch the Pelipper in and out. And we're prepared for it, because when they do, we're going to skill swap our Drought back onto the field. And hopefully make quick work of things. So Meganium switches out. Pelipper comes in. The sunlight turns harsh. We don't miss any heat waves. Is this going to be a double KO? It's not. It's down to 1%. I don't think it's even sashed. No, it's sturdy. It's sturdy. It's not even stamina. We get the burn though. you can't outsturdy a burn. And they go for the electroshock because they're expecting the rain to stay up. This has worked so beautifully, exactly as we planned it. Of course, we swapped things around. We've kept Gardevoir on the team, but Gardevoir was the original Pokemon to kind of fill this role on the team. The Wyrdeer's doing the whole Trick Room skill swap stuff. But threatened by ghost types. And we see the forfeit. We get the win. GG. 3 for 3. I'm so happy we got to see the rain matchup and things just pan out so perfectly. Exactly as I was hoping they would when I was putting the team together. So thanks for watching, guys. We're still going to keep going with this Charizard team. I really like where it's currently at. I mentioned previously in the last episode, there are tons of changes we can make to this team, but I think what we've got right now is pretty solid. We didn't see Sandaconda this episode, so it does make me wonder how necessary is it on this particular team in this particular iteration. Maybe, I was looking at Scovillain. Scovillain might be an option for this team as well. There's a few things we could do. But thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully I'll catch you in the future videos. You take care.